Hey, what's good, everybody? This is gonna be a pretty short video. Just climbed up this mountain and watched the sunrise. Okay, let me get to it. So is there a judgment? You know, the reason I say it's a short video is because I've only seen it, I guess, what, 2 times? So the short answer is yes, from what I've seen, right? Like, I don't live in that world of being bound to religion or popular thought or nothing. This is just from my experience. So one was someone that had passed away, and you know what, like this huge spiritual courtroom, and they were worried, you know, they didn't know what was gonna happen. You know, like all the souls were there waiting for their turn to be judged, right? This was years, I don't know, probably dreamed this like 20 years ago. The other one, oh, and then after, a few years after that, that same person that was waiting to be judged, it was like, they're the ones that showed me that they regretted the time they wasted, right? It was like they had a kind of punishment, but it wasn't like, oh, eternal hellfire, nothing like that. It was like, they were, you know, I ran into them and, you know, I guess what people call the Akashic records. And, you know, they were regretful, you know, the time they had wasted. So that was that experience. You know, they're the ones that showed me, like, don't waste time while you're here on, you know, on earth. Learn as much as you can. That they wasted their time and they regretted it. They knew they didn't live up to their full potential, right? The next was, I did see people being condemned, but it was like 3 people. One was a male, female, and then I don't know what the other one was. I couldn't see because they were in the back seat. But it was like they were up to no good. And then all of a sudden, I was seeing like I was in front of them, and the glass to their car shattered, and it was like horrible, right? They were like deteriorating, but it was just crazy, like a movie kind of thing. It was just you know, it's pretty bad. So they were condemned for whatever they were doing here on earth, right? And it looked like they were up to no good. So it's really the only 2 I've seen. You know, I've seen what I guess people reference as hell, but I'll get into that on another video, because I didn't see like, oh, people were being sent there and nothing like. So I'm not gonna talk about that because I haven't experienced it. But yeah, those 2. So I did see like some kind of judgment, and then so there is some kind of judgment from what I've seen. So I don't know if that helps anybody with you know, it makes me think of there's this movie called Thinner, and when the gypsy, he gives the guy the cure, but he tells him he has to give it to someone else and all that. But he's all like, you know, if I were you, like, I'm paraphrasing, but he says, you know, he said, why don't you just eat your own pie? And then he goes, something, but at least you die clean. And then he goes, die clean, white man from town, die clean. So I think that's the best thing, the best advice I could give is, whatever you may have experienced in this life, just die clean, you know, and you won't have nothing to worry about. You won't feel that. You won't be swayed by someone telling you, oh, you're gonna burn in hell, or none of that stuff. Just die clean, you know. If you got, you know, like how they say hurt people will stop hurting people. If you got hurt, just work through it. You know, if you need to write the person that hurt you a letter, I guess do that, but you could choose to send it or just burn it. But just die clean, you know. So that's it. That's all I got for the judgment. If anyone wants me to go more into detail, I don't think I really could. I mean, I could a little bit, but yeah, I'll leave it at that. Okay, hope you guys are well. Peace.